Hello, divine beings. Welcome to Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. I'm your astrologer, Sarah Ashley, here with Wednesday's dose of AstroTarot. All right, this is the day before the full moon in Leo, which is going to be really dramatic because people be doing the most out there. They be doing the most. So we're still in Moon in Cancer today. It is waxing. And for those of you who don't know a lot about astrology, Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay? It's home planet, if you will. Even though the moon's not a planet, but we're just going to call it for our planet or planetary body for our intents and purposes. So, you know the word lunatic, it comes from luna, which is the moon, right? It's a little English lesson, Latin lesson there as well. So, what I want to tell you about is this. We might be really deep in our feels today because we feel this full moon in Leo coming, and it's a waxing moon in Cancer. This moon is trining Neptune, which is beautiful because it's really helping us get into our inner empaths. It's helping us be very creative. But what I really love the most about today is we start about 4 to 6 week long journey with Jupiter and Taurus sextiling Saturn and Pisces. This is going to create regulation, rebalance, and discipline. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It is the planet of good fortune. Taurus is all about being grounded, making decisions that are not unreasonable, okay? Then we have Saturn. Saturn is all about discipline. It's all about taking responsibility and authority. Pisces is all about your creative outlets. It's about your spiritual outlets. It's about your connection, your spiritual connection. It's also about your spiritual practices. So this is really helping us become very spiritually connected in a disciplined way, and also doing what's best for our highest good and highest good of all, and helping us reach that potential timeline. I'm not going to say effortlessly, but it's going to be easier to reach your manifestations and goals the next 4 to 6 weeks with Jupiter sextiling Saturn. 222 on the timestamp as I say that. So with this full moon in Leo that's coming up tomorrow, think about what you need to let go of, okay? That's just Lego the ego. That's what I wrote in my newsletter to all my clients. I said, we have to Lego our ego, right? Lego your ego, Lego your ego. Because a lot of us are like, we just got to show up in a certain way for the collective because this is what people expect of us. And it's like, we just have to throw those expectations out the window and say, I'm just going to be my authentic self. We're in Pluto and Aquarius now. The age of the conformist, the age of the mean girl, the age of the popularity contest, the age of the Madison Avenue machine, that is over. The age of authenticity, the age of being rooted in who you are and sure of who you are, the age of accountability, that is in, okay? So think of what you need to let go of in terms of your ego of like, oh my gosh, I'm being seen. Like, oh no, like, what if they think of this? What if they think of that? It's like, no, we cannot have fake-o anymore. No more fake-o make-o. I know I'm making up words lately. I think that's because I have had my Mercury return. So that's what I've been doing my whole life, making up words. Anyways, adding on to this, it's a little complicated today as we approach the full moon. Chiron, which is our wounded healer, is squaring Mars, okay? Mars in Capricorn. So Mars in Capricorn has a lot of stamina and a lot of ambition, but Chiron's like, I want to take charge of this situation, so nobody's let in here. I'm just protecting myself. I'm creating barriers and not boundaries. So there could be a lot of wounded inner child stuff that comes out between now and Friday, Saturday, especially with Mercury coming into that conjunction with Mars, okay? So there's a lot coming up, but today I would say focus on what your creative passions are, what really make you feel comfortable and in flow, what you can actually put effort towards every day and not make it feel like it's work. What can you make into a routine and it doesn't make you feel like you're thrown off balance? It's not just about the task. And I was having a conversation with a friend about this earlier today. It's not just about the task. It's about what you're actually going to get out of it. Okay. It's the reward, the intrinsic reward, not necessarily the extrinsic, the outside. But I feel like when you're getting that inside reward, the intrinsic, that spreads light to everybody and really like helps the whole entire collective join hands and like say, hey, like I actually want to be in on this too. That little light spreads to everybody. So just be aware of that. All right, I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Remember, the only way you can book a reading with me, cord clearing, activation, or course, I do have pre-recorded astrology classes, is sarahashley.astrology.com. If you come into my inbox saying, I want a reading now, that's not going to happen. You know why? Because I have a schedule and I only have one slot left for this January, and that is next Wednesday. One slot next Wednesday. Okay, I pre-recorded and recorded sessions, but that's the only slot I have for this month. I have more available in February. So I can't just drop it like it's hot and do a reading for somebody. And that, you know what, that's because I have a life and I have a business. So if someone's like, I'm available right now, that's usually not the best sign. Just saying. Unless they're starting out, which I totally get. Everybody's going to start somewhere. Everybody's got to start somewhere. All right, let's see what the tarot is saying today. I got my Hope Tarot. Ooh, Six of Cups. I like that. I'll show you the card in a minute. Here you go, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is childhood nostalgia, and I really want people to heal that inner child. Heal that inner child as we go to full moon in Leo, because Leo is about the inner child. It's fifth house energy. It's that creative fifth house energy. And what can light up your inner child without you acting out of your wounded inner child, Chiron square Mars? Where can you take that barriers off and just have appropriate boundaries with people? You know, not the self-defense, not the narcissism projection and, you know, trying to push people away, the mean girl behavior. How can we get in the Six of Cups in a healthy way? How can we love on that inner child and bring them out? How can we bring them out in a healthy way and integrate? A lot of us need that right now. And look at that. Waning moon, what do you need to release? So what do you need to release in order to allow this inner child to fully come out and thrive and integrate within your being? Okay. All right. I will be back on for the juicy full moon in Leo forecast tomorrow. Hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. Love and light, and see you soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.